Hollow Earth refers to the belief that our planet contains a vast, habitable space within its interior, possibly home to an advanced civilization. This concept has roots in ancient traditions, with some linking it to mythical places like the Tibetan Buddhist Shambhala. Proponents of the theory often cite the writings of explorer Admiral Richard E. Byrd, who allegedly discovered an entrance to this inner world during a 1947 Arctic expedition. Some believers claim that entrances to this subterranean realm exist at the Earth's poles, hidden from conventional detection methods. The idea gained scientific interest in the 17th century, when astronomer Edmond Halley proposed that Earth consisted of nested spheres. French occultist Alexandre Saint-Yves d'Alvedre popularized the concept of Agartha, a hidden civilization with advanced technology and spiritual wisdom. While modern science has disproven the hollow Earth theory through seismic studies and gravity measurements, it continues to captivate imagination in popular culture and fringe beliefs. Supporters of the theory argue that unexplored regions of Earth, particularly in polar areas, could potentially hide evidence of inner-world entrances. Hollow Earth passages refers to the belief that certain underground caverns and cave systems serve as pathways to a vast interior world within our planet. Proponents of this idea point to extensive cave networks like Kentucky's Mammoth Cave and Mexico's Sistema Sac Actun as potential entry points to the Earth's hollow interior. Some adherents cite legends from indigenous cultures, such as the Makuxi people of the Amazon, who tell of tunnels reaching deep into an inner world. The discovery of extremely deep caverns, like the Krubera Cave in Georgia reaching over 7,200 feet deep, is used to support the possibility of passages to a hollow Earth. Believers argue that unexplored or inaccessible areas of known cave systems might conceal entrances to this hypothetical inner realm. While mainstream geology explains cave formation through natural processes, hollow Earth enthusiasts interpret these formations as evidence of a larger hidden world. The hollow moon theory proposes that Earth's natural satellite might have a hollow or partially hollow interior, possibly indicating an artificial structure. This idea gained traction in the 1960s and 1970s due to unusual phenomena observed during the Apollo missions. Proponents point to seismic readings from lunar quakes that lasted for extended periods, with vibrations propagating through the lunar surface for up to an hour. Another piece of evidence cited is the bell-like ringing sound reported by astronauts when lunar modules were intentionally crashed into the moon's surface, lasting for several minutes. Some theorists interpret these observations as signs of a hollow structure that allows seismic waves to travel more efficiently through the moon. The theory suggests the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement in the moon's creation or modification. Supporters argue that the moon's unique properties and behavior warrant further investigation into its internal structure and origin. The hollow universe theory proposes that our universe is fundamentally empty or hollow at its core, challenging conventional views of cosmic structure. This concept suggests that matter and energy are distributed irregularly throughout space, creating a web-like structure often referred to as the cosmic web. Proponents of this theory point to observations of large-scale galaxy clusters forming patterns that resemble a vast, interconnected network with significant voids between them. The cosmic microwave background radiation, considered the afterglow of the Big Bang, shows temperature fluctuations that correlate with matter distribution, potentially supporting the hollow universe concept. Some cosmologists argue that the accelerating expansion of the universe could be better explained within the framework of a hollow universe model. This theory offers an alternative interpretation for phenomena like dark matter and dark energy, suggesting that these concepts might be better understood through the lens of a hollow cosmic structure. Supporters of the hollow universe theory argue that it provides a fresh perspective on the nature of reality, encouraging scientists to reconsider long-held assumptions about the cosmos. While controversial, this theory continues to evolve as new astronomical observations and data become available, challenging researchers to explore unconventional explanations for the universe's fundamental nature. Holotropic breathwork refers to a therapeutic technique developed by psychiatrist Stanislav Grof that uses controlled breathing and evocative music to induce altered states of consciousness. This practice aims to access deep levels of the psyche for self-exploration, healing, and personal growth. Proponents claim that the rapid, deep breathing can lead to a state called hyperventilation syndrome, which may trigger visions, emotions, and sensations associated with therapeutic breakthroughs. Scientific studies have shown that holotropic breathwork can increase theta wave activity in the brain, which is linked to creativity, learning, and emotional release. Some practitioners report experiencing cathartic emotional releases and transformative healing, particularly in addressing trauma, anxiety, and depression. The concept draws parallels with shamanic practices and ancient spiritual traditions that use altered states of consciousness for healing and divination. Holotropic breathwork's potential to induce non-ordinary states of consciousness without the use of psychedelic substances has attracted interest in the field of transpersonal psychology. While further research is needed, the combination of scientific findings and anecdotal evidence suggests this method may offer a unique approach to psychological healing and self-discovery. This entry refers to the theory that the legendary cup used by Jesus at the Last Supper has been in possession of the Valencia Cathedral in Spain for hundreds of years. This artifact, known as the Holy Chalice of Valencia, is a simple stone cup set in an ornate gold and gemstone frame. Cathedral documents trace the chalice's history back to Pope Sixtus II in the 3rd century, with its journey to Spain attributed to St. Lawrence. The upper part of the chalice, carved from dark red agate and measuring about 9 centimeters in diameter, is believed to be the original relic. A 13th to 14th century manuscript discovered in the 1960s refers to this specific chalice as the authentic cup used by Jesus. Historical and scientific investigations have found no evidence to disprove the chalice's claim to authenticity. Critics argue that the lack of clear documentation tracing the chalice to 1st century Jerusalem and its design inconsistency with typical Palestinian tableware of that era cast doubt on its legitimacy. Supporters maintain that the Holy Chalice of Valencia remains the strongest candidate for the true Holy Grail, citing the weight of historical and scientific evidence in its favor. This entry refers to another unconventional theory about the location of the legendary cup used by Jesus Christ at the Last Supper. This concept suggests that the Holy Grail has somehow made its way to the Earth's core, and is now suspended within the molten material there. Proponents of this idea often cite the Grail's supposed indestructible nature, arguing that it could withstand the extreme temperatures and pressures of the Earth's interior. Some believers in this theory point to ancient texts and mythologies that describe powerful artifacts being hidden in unreachable places, including the depths of the Earth. The notion of the Grail floating in lava might be linked to alchemical concepts of purification through fire, with the Earth's core serving as the ultimate crucible. Supporters of this theory sometimes claim that the Grail's presence at the Earth's center could explain certain geomagnetic anomalies or unexplained seismic phenomena. Home video changelings refers to a theory that certain home videos can mysteriously transform or be replaced by alternate versions without the owner's knowledge. Proponents of this idea claim that familiar home movies sometimes display different content or altered scenes when rewatched after long periods. These changes are said to range from minor details like clothing colors to major alterations in events, or the presence of individuals who weren't originally filmed. Some believers attribute this phenomenon to parallel universes or timeline shifts, suggesting that the videos are capturing moments from alternate realities. Others theorize that advanced technology or supernatural forces might be manipulating the video content for unknown purposes. Supporters often cite personal experiences of noticing discrepancies in their own home videos, with some reporting shared memories of the original content among family members. The rise of digital storage and cloud-based services has led some to speculate that these platforms could be involved in the alleged video alterations. While skeptics argue that such changes are likely due to false memories or confusion between similar recordings, believers maintain that the consistency and specificity of some reported changes warrant further investigation.